Hello everyone, Matthew97657 here, and today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review. And as the title and thumbnail suggests, this is going to be the Bandai Movie Monster Series Limited Godzilla 2019 white, blue, maybe even Shimo version if they're calling it that, and then the Godzilla 2024 Godzilla Evolved Theater Exclusive Pink Edition. So with that being said, nothing more to it than to get on right on into it, and we are going to do just that. So, like I said, this is actually going to be a duo review. Haven't done a duo review in quite a while. I don't really tend to do them unless the figures that come out are of significance to one another. So obviously, for the Japanese release of Godzilla Kong, The New Empire, they definitely did have some exclusive figures, and exclusive me, you know how it goes. So let us go in. Although this package isn't the only thing that has that, I did purchase some other things. So like, for example, this is not it. It looks like I already see one of them. So we're going to go ahead and put it out right here, just off of the silhouette you guys can see. I want to say this is it as well. This feels like a figure. And the other stuff I did get was not Godzilla related. So I will set that to the side and let us get on here. So these came from two different sellers. So let's go ahead and start off with the white version, only because we want to save the Evolved for later. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, here it is. That more bubble wrap, huh? Well, very nice to see that it is bubble wrap. You wouldn't want just a loose figure just showing up, right? But alas, we have finally made it. It looks like the tag got a little jumbled up in there, but it's still intact. Nothing a little bend back can't do. Boom, here it is, the Godzilla 2019, or well, technically it's the King of the Monsters Godzilla that they've been using since 2019, the mold, as we see through the film. But this is essentially the Doherty Goji. Same mold and all, but as you can see, we do have some very nice metallic paint applications as well. So as always, let's go ahead and start off with the tag. They actually look pretty vibrant compared to the other movie monster series tags. So it's 2024 Monarch Godzilla 2024 for the movie. And then we have our standard Japanese, even though they're using the Godzilla Evolved render. And then once again, Godzilla Kong, The New Empire, Bandai Movie Monster Series. So very, very nice. As you can see, it's a translucent white, and then as you get to the dorsal plates, it's a kind of metallic blue that kind of just shimmers across when you have some light reflecting off of it, which makes it really pop out. I really do love these. I love the clear ones with the metallic paint. Those are probably my favorite of these exclusive limited movie monster series that they do. I just love the translucent figures, and then with the metallic paint on top, it's just a chef's kiss moment. So very, very beautiful figure, if I'm being 100% honest. Was really looking forward to get that one. So let's go ahead and bring out the second one. We're just moving on pretty fast. You know the deal with these Bandais, right? So alas, you can see the pink. There is pink everywhere here. And to introduce why there is pink here, well then let us see the figure who has done this. We're just gonna go straight in, pop it in, pop out. Oh, you see the tail there? Ta-da! We're not done just yet. Ta-da! Here it is. This is the Godzilla Evolved from Bandai themselves. This is my first Godzilla Evolved Bandai figure. I did not pick up the standard release as I was kind of waiting for something like this to come out. And just look at that. You can see the little like droop upon the dorsal plates. And obviously you can see the Thagomizer there. So before we jump into that, tag once again, Godzilla Kong the New Empire 2024 Godzilla, and it says Evolved version on this one, just to differentiate between the two different legendary Godzillas. Japanese text on the center there. And then once again, the tag, Godzilla Kong New Empire Movie Monster Series. So here it is. This is it. This is the Godzilla Evolved Bandai Movie Monster Series mold that we probably will just see for the rest of the time. If they decide to make any more exclusive figures, they don't tend to make too many. of legendary Godzilla besides like certain variations, which we will get to in the comparisons. But just look at that. You can see the light reflection. It's a very nice solid pink, and you can just see some of the little like shimmer glitter on there. It's kind of like a silver color. Yeah, I would say it's like a silver color. But yes, you can just see that shimmer just shining throughout the entire figure. Very awesome. Thagomizer accounted for. Branding at the bottom. And yeah, this is it. This is the, I guess you could call it hot pink maybe, or magenta. But this is it, and it looks awesome. I'm not going to lie. This is definitely a very, very nice mold of a figure. And yes, I just love the pink so much. So yeah, and let's try and see if there's any notable differences between the two while we're doing a comparison. It looks like at the top here, there's a little bit of a gap in the dorsal plates compared to here. On here, you can't really see it. There is a small gap right there, but it's not as visible as that one. It looks like the evolved mold is standing taller than the 2019 mold. Obviously, the dorsal plates are different. You can see the droop a little bit compared to here, where they're a little bit more upright. And then obviously, as we scale them back here, the tail, so kind of comes up, and then it kind of comes up and down, but this one mainly really just stays up. And obviously there's a Thagomizer, and then the arms as well do have the little spikes right in there. It's kind of hard to see because it's all one color, but obviously the 2019 does not have those spikes. So yeah, wow, amazing. I really do love these figures. As a fan of the Monsterverse, I love it when they make the exclusive Bandai molds, just because I'm a sucker for them. They always get me with that. So awesome, right? So let's go ahead and just do a quick side comparison of the two, just like how we did previously. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan. I definitely am a fan of the Godzilla Evolved, hence the shirt, hence the figure buying, right? Let's go ahead and do that one first. But yeah, definitely, I really enjoy the design. I know some people don't enjoy the cut of the gut, but I actually do like it. And yeah, so this comparison is the, oh, well, I guess the tails are a little bit different. No, this one kind of like comes up. Maybe it's just because it was warped in there, but I don't know, that seems too like perfect to be warped. But yeah, this is the one that came from the Blu-ray of Godzilla vs. Kong. Then to go with this, so we'll go ahead and do the Burning Godzilla that they had. Yeah, I mean, the tails actually do look a little bit different. So maybe I actually am incorrect saying that they are the same mold, and truthfully they're not. So I take my word back against that. Lastly, we'll just do this monster art just as a comparison. So 2019 versus the 2024 version mold, that's what we'll call it. Awesome. Let's see. I guess we're going to go through everything here. I don't know why I picked everything off the shelf. This is the Ghidorah special color version that came out a while ago. Dang, I really just grabbed a whole bunch, right? So there's Ghidorah. Let's go ahead and do Kong now from the Blu-ray set. He has trouble standing on his own a little bit. And then lastly, let's go ahead and do the one this figure is probably based after. So I'm sure all of us have seen the movie by now, but this is Shimo. So kind of like, this is from Playmates, obviously, but just kind of like a comparison between the two. I mean, that's what we can only assume they were kind of going for, right? I would assume they were trying to do the Shimo thing, but very cool nonetheless. Let's go ahead and do the Godzilla Evolved version of it now. So let's go ahead and do the Playmates. I'm not going to do too many on this one, only because I don't have too much Godzilla Evolved merchandise, just because it hasn't really come out yet. And like I said, I do not have the Bandai of the Godzilla Evolved, so I apologize for that, but I hope I can make it up with these other comparisons that I am doing. So back to the Kong. And lastly, let's go ahead and get Shimo back in there. And yeah, that's going to go ahead and just wrap it up here. Pretty much covered both of those figures. Yeah, if you're wondering if you were wondering what else is in the box, I will get to those in due time. But they're not Godzilla related, but not Tokyo related, right? So very, very interesting stuff in there. We'll get to it when we get to it. And yeah, so final look at these two for the figure comparison and review. Definitely very, very nice figures, if I had to say so myself. I wouldn't want to choose one or the other because I don't really like to do that when it comes to like figures like these, especially when it was a duo review. I love the pink and I love the mold of the Godzilla Evolved here, but my favorite color is blue, and I love the white contrast. So they're just gonna like flatline there. I'm not gonna pick which one I prefer. I will just say that they are two very, very nice looking Bandai figures. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the exclusives of the 2024 Godzilla mold and the 2024 Godzilla Evolved mold. So hopefully we'll be seeing these two in more exclusive lines later down the year. Who's to say? We're going to see Shimo and Skar King eventually, and hopefully they'll have their own exclusives as well. So with that being said, let me know what you guys thought once again, and I will see you guys within the next video. See ya!